So in this video, we are going to learn how to add new leads from Trade India to Zoho CRM. Let's say you are using Trade India to get some new leads for your business and sell your products and services online. And you want to add those new leads which you are getting into your CRM platform, for example, Zoho CRM. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, whenever a new lead will be received in Trade India, with the same details, that lead will be added in our CRM platform like Zoho CRM. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up all of this automation by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Trade India account. Now I want that whenever I get a new lead in Trade India, I want to add that same lead in Zoho CRM as well. Now to do this, we have to connect our Trade India account with Zoho CRM. And we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. Now to access Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And you will reach to the landing page of Pabbly Connect. After reaching here, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are new to Pabbly, just click on sign up for free to create your free Pabbly account in just 2 minutes. Or if you are an existing Pabbly user, just sign into your Pabbly account. After signing in, you will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here you just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. After clicking on Access Now, you will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And here on this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow. So just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I want to name my workflow as Trade India to Zoho CRM. You can basically give any other name of your choice. Then just select the folder of your Pabbly account in which you want to create this automation and click on Create. Now, as we click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. And here you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger window. Now the idea here is first we have to connect our Trade India account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. So that whenever a new lead is received in Trade India, automatically the details of that lead should be captured inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow should trigger. After that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of the same lead to our action step, basically to Zoho CRM, to add that lead in our Zoho CRM as well. So let's see how it is done. Here in trigger window, in Choose App, search for Trade India and just select it. After selecting Trade India as a trigger application, here in Trigger Event from the dropdown, select Capture Leads. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our Trade India account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the user ID, profile ID and key of our Trade India account. Now you must be thinking how you can get all of these details to make the connection. So to get these details, you just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just go to your Trade India account and from the left sidebar, under Inquiry and Contacts, go to My Inquiry API. After clicking on My Inquiry API, here you can see the user ID, profile ID and key of your Trade India account. Copy the user ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After that, copy the profile ID and paste it over here as well. At last, copy the key of your Trade India account and paste it too. And after entering all of these details, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, we will see our Trade India account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, you just have to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as you click on Save and Send Test Request, you will see the details of the last lead, the most recent lead which we have received in Trade India, will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So let's do it. We will just click on this Save and Send Test Request button and here you can see we have received the response. And in this response, you will see the details of the lead. We have the subject line, we have the unique lead ID, we have the sender UID, this is the unique ID of the lead. Then here you can see the state of the lead which they have entered while submitting the inquiry on Trade India. We have the other mobile number of the lead, we have the name of the lead, we have the mobile number of the lead, we have the country. After that, here you can see the company name of the lead, whatever company name they have entered. Then we have the city, we have the sender as the client. Then after that, here you can see details of your Trade India account, who has received the lead. So we have our account name, we have our phone number, our company name and all of that. Then after that, here you can see the name of the product for which the lead has submitted the inquiry. Then after that, we have the message of the lead. At last, you can see the date and time, that what date and time this lead was generated. This means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received the details of a new lead from Trade India in our Pabbly Connect workflow. After that, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send this same details of a lead to Zoho CRM so that we can add this lead in our Zoho CRM as well. For that, we will just scroll down and come to this action step. And here in Choose App, we will search for Zoho CRM. Just select it. After selecting Zoho CRM, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Insert or Update Record. Just select it. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Zoho CRM account with Pabbly Connect. So to make this connection, click on this Connect with Zoho CRM button. Then it is asking us for the domain, that what is the domain of our Zoho CRM account. Now to get the domain of your Zoho CRM account, just log into Zoho CRM and here in the URL section you can see the domain. Like zoho.in, this is the domain of my Zoho CRM account. So we will just copy this domain from here and paste it over here. You will be having any one domain out of all of these 5 in your Zoho account. And after entering the domain, just click on Save. Now as we click on Save, because we have already logged into a Zoho CRM account in our browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account. Just scroll down and click on Accept. And as we click on Accept, we will see our Zoho CRM account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the module name. That what is the module that you want to insert in Zoho CRM. And in the drop-down here you can see a list of different options. Out of all of this, we are going to select this options of leads. Because we want to add leads in our Zoho CRM account. After selecting leads as the module, it is asking us for the layout. So in my Zoho CRM account, I have only one single layout for leads. So that is standard layout. So I'm selecting it. If you have created some other layout, in this dropdown, you will see that layout and you can select that particular layout as well. Then it is asking us pipeline name, duplicate check field, record image, lead owner. So all of these details are not mandatory, are not required. So if you want, you can ignore these fields for now. Then it is asking us for the company name, that what will be the company name of this lead. And we have received the detail of company name, lead name, and all of these details from Trade India in the trigger step. So we are going to map the response of this company name from the Trade India trigger step response to this Zoho CRM action step. So the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of company and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Trade India of a new lead. Out of all of these responses, select the response of company name and it will be mapped. Then it is asking us for the first name and the last name. But we have received a response of a full name from Trade India. We have the full name of our lead. We don't have separate response for first name and last name. So what you can do, you can split this response of full name into 2 parts of first name and last name. And to do this, we are going to use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect called Text Formatter. Let me show you. Just scroll down and before this Zoho CRM action step, click on this plus button over here. And after that, here in Choose App, search for Text Formatter. Just select it. After selecting Text Formatter by Pabbly, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Split Text and click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is text to split. That what is the text? What is the response which we want to split? So here we are going to map the response of full name. We want to split full name into 2 parts. Now because we want to separate this full name into 2 parts before and after the space, so we are going to use space as a separator. And to use space as a separator, we have to write space in double curly braces. Then after that, in segment index from the drop-down, select all and click on Save and Send Test Request. And when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And in this response, you can see we have separate response of first name and last name. We have separated full name into 2 parts of first name and last name. And now you can map these responses into your Zoho CRM action step as well. So we'll just come to this field of first name, click here, and from the drop down from text formatter responses, select the response of first name and map it. Then after that, we are going to map the response of last name as well. Then it is asking us for the designation, email. So we don't have both of these details, so we can just ignore it, but we have the phone number. So what we are going to do, we will just click on this field, and from Trade India responses, we are going to map the mobile number of the lead. Then after that, we have the mobile number as well. So here from this drop down, if you want, you can map the other mobile number too in this field. Then we don't have the website and all of those things. So if you want, you can just ignore these fields for now. Like in lead source, we don't have an option. If you want, you can add an option as, for example, trade show or something like that. But right now, I don't want to add any lead source. The lead status from this drop down, I'm going to select as attempted to contact. Then in leads industry, if you are having the industry over here, you can just enter it. You can just turn this mapping button on and map the field. But if you want, you can just ignore it too. We don't have the details like number of employees, annual revenue, all of these things. So you can just ignore these fields for now. Then after that, we will just scroll down and click on this save and send test request. Now, when we click on save and send test request, here you can see we are going to receive some response. And yes, the response is received. And in this response, you can see the details of a new lead which we have mapped over here. Basically, the details of the lead which we have received from Trade India in the trigger step, that same lead is now added in our Zoho CRM account. So let's check it. We will go to Zoho CRM and we will go to this leads section. And yes, here you can see demo customer, the same lead which we have received in our Trade India account is now added in our Zoho CRM. Here you can see the same name, the same company name which we have received from Trade India. Here you can see the same mobile number and also the same details. Here we have the same lead status which we have selected in our Pabbly Connect workflow and the rest of the details. This means the automation workflow which we have created between Trade India and Zoho CRM using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to capture a new lead in Trade India, automatically with the same details, that lead will be added in our Zoho CRM account as well. Now here let me tell you that the connection between Trade India and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection. And in this type of connection, by default, Pabbly Connect will check for new leads in our Trade India account every 8 hours. But let me tell you that if you want, you can contact Pabbly Connect support team and reduce this polling time from 8 hours up to 10 minutes. So that every 10 minutes, Pabbly Connect will check for new leads in Trade India and get the details of the new lead which we have received. And using this automation, add those leads in Zoho CRM. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.